Cody,
What?
what's the most interesting or unique thing that you saw or heard at CattleCon?
I talked with a feed additive company that I think can improve our efficiencies even more on our feed ration and our feedlot steers than we're already getting at a very economical rate. So I'm interested in pursuing that. That's probably one of the neatest things.
I'm an equipment girl, so I like seeing all the equipment. And my favorite was probably like the silencers, the squeeze chutes, because you literally don't even need two people because you can run the whole tub and everything with
You're
one
talking
person.
about the turret gate.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was called, but you operated it from the front by the chute, and it was amazing.
We were at the Learning Lounge yesterday. There was a panel of women in ranching. Tyler Schuster said, you do not have to be in agriculture to advocate for agriculture. And it really just hit me because I like to say you don't have to be on a horse or a tractor to be working in agriculture. But even beyond that, you don't even have to be working in agriculture to be an advocate. And that's something that will really stick with me. So if you love this way of life, there's plenty of ways to be involved.
That I've just noticed that they have a massage table right there, and that's where I need to be. Massage chair.
Massage.
I was hearing about a virtual fence collar that detects their breeding cycle so that we can see if a cow is in heat by not watching them, but just by seeing it on the collar. That was super wild.
Vince actually is probably one of the most interesting. I've been learning a lot of great things. We used it at the ranch, but I've been getting a lot of cool insight on other guys that are using it, especially up north where there's a lot of BLM, and they can turn their cattle out in these huge areas of government land, and they know where their cows are at. They can section off. They can be a little bit more strategic with their grazing, and it's a really cool product. So seeing that application was really fascinating.
Bar 7 Ranch, folks.
Come on.
They're out there, just promoting the industry. The most interesting thing of the entire cattle con. Otherwise, you ain't no cowboy. It doesn't make sense. But I don't make sense. Bar 7 Ranch does, though.
At the Women in Ranching panel, I didn't know Cheyenne Sparks, who's actually a really good friend of mine, didn't grow up on a ranch. Her and her husband have created their own cattle business, and so I thought that was unique. I unfortunately have not gotten to attend a ton of education sessions, so I've done a lot of talking to people and not learning.
The vent system, the digital collar where the cattle, and so if you're in a really rough part of the country, you don't have to worry about fence lines. It's all like geofencing, and I think that's going to be the future of grazing and land management. So love that.
Y'all keep ranching.